This is Tony T here from TonySpace.com with our MLB pick show here for Sunday, June the 15th. For more free pick videos, be sure to subscribe to our channel. Lots of picks on our channel delivered by myself as well as a team of cappers here at TonySpace.com, making it a great channel to subscribe to. Our live show airs every day, Tony's Picks Morning Show, 9:30 a.m. East Time. Make sure you like and check us out there. Also, be sure to visit our site, TonySpace.com. We're a multi-capper site showcasing top performers in our industry. Click the links to the hot cappers, get signed up to our long-term passes. You see our top performers up there like Rod Zawacki, Mills, Sean Higgs, Ron Crawford, all these guys you know from our live shows as well as from our YouTube videos. Latest print picks here center the page with best bets and more will be locked and loaded for this Sunday card. Remember, all of our one-day passes are profit guaranteed. They must turn a profit or amount purchased will be credited back to your account for site credits. That's profit guaranteed. Then our promo code TonyT at checkout will knock off that 15% off. Links in the description to get signed up. And by the way, we are looking for cappers. Apply on our live shows with live auditions or send us an email. You'll find the contact form upper right-hand corner of our site. So let's go ahead. Let's get this one underway. We got Reds and Tigers here for Sunday. Wade Miley will start for Cincinnati. Miley appeared in 2 games, allowing 7 earned runs with 2 strikeouts in 7 innings. Left-hander has a career ERA of 4.09, whip of 1.36, striking out 7 with 1.01 home runs per 9 innings. Sawyer Gibson-Long gets the start for Detroit. Gibson-Long appeared in 2 games, allowing 4 earned runs with 8 strikeouts in 8 1/3 innings. He's had 4 starts in 2023 with an ERA of 2.70, whip of 1.10. He posted good numbers in 3 stops in the minors this season. Reds hitting .247 on the road. Their bullpen in their past 6 games has an ERA of 6.27. Detroit in their past 6 games hitting .272. Their bullpen has performed well at home. Reds 1-5 to the run line on the road in June with a minus 5.5 unit loss. Detroit 9-2 to the run line at home against the National League. That's a plus 9 unit return. Pick your Detroit run line minus 1.5 runs at plus 120. Yankees and Red Sox for Sunday. Max Fried gets a start for New York. Fried in 14 starts. ERA 1.84, whip of 0.93. The lefty fans 23%, 5% with the walks. The ground balls of 52%, 0.61 home runs per 9 innings. Brian Bayo gets to start for Boston. Bayo got 10 starts and ERA 3.96. The whip 1.55. The righty strikes out 16%, 11% walks. The ground balls 53%, 0.86 home runs per 9 innings. New York banged .240 in their past 6 games. Boston hitting .293 against lefty starters. Their bullpen in their past 27 games an ERA of 3.15. New York 4-5 on the road against a division. That's a minus 1.5 unit loss. Boston 11-6 at home against the winning teams, plus 2.5 unit return. Pick here Boston plus 162. Angels and Orioles for Sunday. Yusi Kikuchi makes the start for LA. Kikuchi has 14 starts and ERA 2.92, whip of 1.47. The lefty fans 20%, 12% walks. The ground ball rate coming in here at 39%, 0.94 home runs per 9 innings, a FIP of 4.29. Cade Povich starts for Baltimore. Povich has 12 starts and ERA 5.46, whip of 1.52. Lefty strikes out 24%, 8% walks, a ground ball rate of 38%, 1.48 home runs per 9 innings. Baltimore hitting .201 against lefty starters. Their bullpen in 32-day games an ERA of 6.11. Angels bullpen in their past 6 games has an ERA of 3.38. Baltimore 2-9 at home against left-handed starters with a minus 10 unit loss. LA 4-2 on the road facing teams with a bullpen ERA of 4.2 or higher. That's a plus 3.5 unit return. Pick your Angels plus 116. Blue Jays and Phillies for Sunday. Jose Berrios gets to start here for Toronto. Berrios got 14 starts, an ERA here of 3.38, whip of 1.25. The veteran strikes out 21%, 9.5% walks, a ground ball rate of 40%, 1.2 home runs per 9 innings. Zach Wheeler gets a start for Philadelphia. Wheeler has 13 starts, an ERA 2.85, whip of 0.90. Riding elite, 32% K rate, 6% walks. The ground ball is dealt 40%, 1.10 home runs per 9 innings. Toronto hitting .243 on the road. Philadelphia batting .244 in their 27-day games. The Blue Jays bullpen in their past 28 games has an ERA of 2.76. They are 3-0 the under on the road, facing an NL's team that hits 255 or lower. Harper still expected to be out here. Pick here Toronto and Philadelphia under 7.5. Marlins and Nationals for Sunday. Yuri Perez starts for Miami. Perez in his 2025 opener allowed 4 earned runs with 5 strikeouts in 3 innings. He missed 2024 with Tommy John surgery. He had 19 starts in 2023, delivering an ERA 3.15, whip of 1.13. The righty fan 29%, 8.5% walks. The ground ball sat 25%, 1.48 home runs per 9 innings. Mackenzie Gore gets the start for Washington. Gore has 14 starts, an ERA 2.88, whip of 1.12. Left in elite 35% K rate, 6.5% walks. The ground ball is 36%, 1 home run per 9 innings. Miami batting .242 against right-handed starters. Nationals hitting .291 in their 10 home divisional games. Marlins bullpen in their past 6 games in the ERA 7.5. Nationals bullpen past 26 games, ERA of 3.76. Perez in his first start looked fatigued. As he went deeper into the game. Looks like he's going to need a few starts to build up that stamina. His velocity was pretty good in that game, but again, I think the stamina wasn't holding. The Marlins 5-6 to the run line on the road against losing teams with a -2 unit loss. Nats 9-4 to the run line at home, facing teams with a batting average of 255 or lower. That's a +4.5 unit return. Pick here Washington run line, -1.5 runs, +118. Rockies and the Braves for Sunday. Austin Gomber starts for Colorado. Gomber makes his 2025 debut after a shoulder injury. Gomber in 30 starts last year had an ERA of 4.75, whip of 1.31. The left-hander struck out 17%, 5.5% walks. His ground balls were 38%, 1.64 home runs per 9 innings. Chris Sale starts for Atlanta. Sale has 14 starts, an ERA 2.79, whip of 1.29. Veteran elite, 32% K rate, 7.5% walks. His ground balls sit 37%, 0.78 home runs per 9 innings. Colorado hitting .300 in their past 6 games. Atlanta batting .248 in their 23-day games with a bullpen ERA of 4.64. Rockies 5-3 to the run line on the road against losing teams. That's a +2 unit return. Atlanta 11-17 on the run line at home when favored at -110 or higher. That's a -4 unit loss. Pick your Colorado run line +1.5 runs, +168. Rays and the Mets for Sunday. Shane Baz gets the start for Tampa Bay. Baz in 13 starts, an ERA 4.97, whip of 1.34. The righty fans 22%, 8.5% walks. His ground balls 51% with 1.66 home runs per 9 innings. Griffin Canning gets the start for New York. Canning has 13 starts, an ERA 3.22, whip of 1.35. Righty strikes out 22%, 10% walks. The ground ball rate 49%, 1.12 home runs per 9 innings. Mets hitting .275 in their past 6 games. Rays batting .244 on the road. New York 12-2 at home when lying between even money and -150. That's a +9 and about +10 unit return. Pick here New York -148. Twins and Astros for Sunday. Seaman Woods Richardson starts for Minnesota. Woods Richardson appeared in 9 games in ERA 5.74, whip of 1.61. Righty fans 20%, 9% walks. The ground ball rate 29%, 1.70 home runs per 9 innings. Brandon Walter starts for Houston. Walter appeared in 2 games, allowing 2 earned runs with 10 strikeouts in 11 innings. Left-hander missed 2024 with a shoulder injury and put up good numbers in the minors this year. He worked 23 innings in 2023 and ERA 6.26, a whip of 1.70. Minnesota hitting .224 in their 35-day games. Their bullpen in their past 6 games has an ERA of 8.34, with the Astros here at 2.18. Houston batting .281 at home. Twins 6-14 on the road, facing a team with a bullpen whip of 1.35 or lower. That's a -7.5 unit loss. Houston 19-7 at home, facing an AL team with an on-base percentage of .330 or lower. That's a +10.5 unit return. Pick here Houston -126. Athletics and Royals, this one coming in for Sunday. Jeffrey Springs starts for Athletics. Springs appeared in 14 games in ERA 4.64. The whip 1.30 with the lefty fans 20%, 9.5% walks. The ground ball rate here 31%, 1.47 home runs per 9 innings. Noah Cameron gets the start for KC. Cameron 6 starts, ERA 2.17, whip of .88. The lefty strikes out 17%, 7.5% walks. The ground ball rate 42%, .96 home runs per 9 innings. Now his whip is 4.01. Athletics hitting .227 in their past 6 games. Their bullpen over the past 29 games, an ERA of about 7.5. KC hits .281 in their 28-day games with a bullpen ERA of just over 3. Athletics 7-21 on the road as an underdog of even money or higher. That's a minus 11 unit loss. Royals 4-2 at home against left-handed starters. That's a plus 3 unit return. Pick here KC minus 146. Cardinals and Brewers for Sunday. Miles Michaelis gets to start for St. Louis. Michaelis has 13 starts in ERA 4.48, whip of 1.31. The righty strikes at a career low 13.5%, 6% walks. The ground ball rate 39%, .68 home runs for 9 innings. Quinn Priester will make the start for Milwaukee. Priester appeared in 12 games in ERA 3.65, whip of 1.30. Righty strikes out 17%, 10% walks. The ground ball rate 58%, .88 home runs per 9 innings. St. Louis batting .223 in their 15 games against the division. Their bullpen on the road, an ERA approaching 5. Milwaukee hitting .273 against the NL. Their bullpen in their past 7 games, an ERA of 3.55. Michaelis in his past 3 starts allowed 13 runs in 15 innings. St. Louis 4-11 in their road day games with a 7-unit loss. The Brewers 15-5 as home favorite of minus 110 or higher, returning 8 units. Pick here Milwaukee minus 120. Pirates and the Cubs for Sunday. Mitch Keller starts for Pittsburgh. Keller has 14 starts in ERA 4.15, whip of 1.28. Righty fans 19%, 5.5% walks. The ground ball rate 46%, .66 home runs per 9 innings. Colin Ray starts for Chicago. Ray appeared in 14 games in ERA 3.92, whip of 1.37. Righty strikes out 18%, 6.5% walks. The ground ball rate 39%, 1.31 home runs per 9 innings. Wind expected to blow in again in this series. Pirates hitting .214 on the road. Chicago over their past 7 games hitting .203. In their past 7 games, Cubs bullpen an ERA of 1.17. The Pirates pen 1.19. Pittsburgh 8-1 on the road to the under on the road, facing a team with a bullpen ERA of 3.45 or lower. Cubs 10-5 in the under at home, facing an NL team with a slugging percentage of 400 or lower. Pick here Pittsburgh and Chicago under 7.5. White Sox and Rangers for Sunday. Aaron Civale expected to start for Chicago. We'll see if they go with him. They had him listed yesterday, didn't go. Civale got 5 starts with an ERA of 4.91, whip of 1.36. The traded right-hander fans 20%, 7.5% walks. The ground balls 22%, 2.05 home runs per 9 innings. Tyler Mahle starts for Texas. Mahle has 14 starts in ERA 2.34, whip of 1.13. Righty fans 18%, 9% walks. The ground ball rate 41%, limited home run damage. Civale in his past 4 starts an ERA of 3.32. Chicago hitting .208 over their past 6 games, but a bullpen ERA of 3.86. Texas hitting .227 at home. Their bullpen in their past 6 games an ERA of 1.08. Chicago 12-2 to the under on the road against an AL team that averages 3.9 runs per game or fewer. Rangers 26-8 to the under at home. Pick here Chicago and Texas under the total. Padres and Diamondbacks for Sunday. Nick Pivetta starts for San Diego. Pivetta in 13 starts, an ERA 3.48, whip of 1.11. Righty strikes out 27%, 7% walks. The ground ball rate 33%, 1 home run per 9 innings. Merrill Kelly gets to start for Arizona. Kelly in 14 starts, an ERA 3.18, whip of 0.99. Righty fans 24%, 6.5% walks. The ground ball rate of 46%, 0.88 home runs per 9 innings. Kelly at home has an ERA of 2.59. Pivetta on the road carries an ERA of 4.94. Padres hitting .218 in their past 27 games. Arizona in their past 6 games hitting .265 with 11 homers. San Diego 4-6 on the road, facing teams that average 1.25 home runs per game or greater. That's a minus 1.2 unit loss. Arizona, after winning the opener of the series, have won 5 straight at home. That's a plus 5-unit return. Pick here Arizona minus 120. Guardians and Mariners for Sunday. Luis Ortiz starts for Cleveland. Ortiz in 13 starts on the year. In ERA 4.26, whip of 1.45. The righty strikes out 25%, 11.5% walks. His ground balls 48%, 1.16 home runs per 9 innings. Emerson Hancock gets a start for Seattle. Hancock has 13 starts in ERA 5, whip of 1.50. Righty strikes out 17%, 8.5% walks. The ground ball rate 43%, 1.63 home runs per 9 innings. Cleveland hitting .219 in their past 6 games. Hancock at home has an ERA of 3.31 in 32 2/3 innings. Ortiz on the road, an ERA of 5.40. Seattle in their past 6 games hitting .319. Cleveland 1-4 on the road, facing teams that average 1.25 home runs per game or greater. That's a minus 2.5-unit loss. Mariners 8-3 at home against winning teams. That's a 5-unit return. Pick your Seattle minus 108. Giants and Dodgers for Sunday night. Kyle Harrison starts for San Francisco. Harrison appeared in 8 games in ERA 4.56, whip of 1.27. Lefty fans 25%, 9% walks. The ground ball rate 36%, 1.52 home runs per 9 innings. Dustin May gets a start for LA. May got 12 starts in 2025 in ERA 4.46, whip of 1.31. Righty strikes out 23%, 9% walks. The ground ball rate 47%, 1.08 home runs per 9 innings. San Francisco batting .251 in their past 6 games. LA at home hitting .277 with 62 homers in 35 games. The LA bullpen in their past 6 games has an ERA of 4.94. San Francisco 13-4 the over as a road underdog of even money or higher. LA 11-6 to the over at home against winning teams. Pick here San Francisco and LA over 9. For more free pick videos, be sure to subscribe to our channel. Lots of free picks on our channel delivered by myself as well as our team of cappers here at Tony'sPicks.com. Give us a like, a thumbs up. It really helps our channel. And we have our live show airing every day, 9:30 a.m. each time. Tony 6 Morning Show. Tune in. Myself and the cappers giving out live picks for you. The live chat's open so you guys can interact with us with your picks and your questions and your comments. Tune in. And of course, we are looking for cappers this time of the year, so you can apply on live on our show with a live audition, or send us an email. You'll find the contact form in the upper right corner. Then again, visit our site, Tony'sPicks.com. We're a multi-capper site showcasing top performers. You see them all there. Latest premium picks here, center of the page with best bets and more will be locked and loaded for this card here on Sunday. Remember, all of our one-day passes are profit guaranteed. They must turn a profit or amount purchased is credit back to your account for site credits. That's profit guarantee. Then our promo code TonyT at checkout will knock off that 15%. Links in the description to get signed up. That's going to do it for now. I'm Tony T. We'll talk to you later.